Everyone, I hope you're well. Today we're talking about the M11, which received quite a significant buff, and whether or not it's now good enough to be better than the XP-54, or just how good it is in general. So if you didn't realize, the M11 has had its damage increased to 16 from 15. Now it's only 1 damage, but because it has such a high fire rate, this is quite a big deal. Now we have the updated stats sheet here. I'll put a link in the description so you can find out the person who made this. Really useful. As always, the V9S time to kill is still the highest. You can see here, this is V9S. So, you know, it's still not doing better than that. The LH1 also has a really high time to kill. But the thing is with both these weapons is they are semi-auto, and you're not always going to be firing as fast as possible. And the V9S also has a low ammo count. So both of these weapons, by the way, are really, really good. Don't get me wrong. They are really good. But in terms of pure DPS, it's kind of hard to measure them against the full auto weapons. And now the M11 with the buff has 0.51 time to kill against light, and 1.2 versus heavy. Because of that larger mag, it's, you know, competing with these two super high DPS weapons, even if you're firing as fast as humanly possible because they're semi. But when you get to the higher weapons, it's actually kind of, once again, it's still able to compete with them because of that high magazine size, which is really cool. And in comparison to the XP-54, it's really comparable, to be honest. It is really comparable. Like 0.51 to 0.53, 0.86, 0.87, 1.2, 1.26. In terms of like stats, pure stats, the DPS of the M11 is now higher than the XP-54 by 2. Now, as you can see here, in the grand scheme of things, that's not really going to make much of a difference. However, the fact that it has a larger mag and in turn more damage per mag, right, 640 versus 540, means the M11 does have the potential now to be able to compete with the XP-54. So we're going to jump in, test it out, and see if it can be picked over the XP-54, if its weaknesses, for example, its close range is just not good enough to take over the XP-54, and overall just how it feels. So let's jump into the game, get a good feel for it, and then we'll have a conclusion by the end on whether it's better or not, or which situations it is now better. So I've now had probably a few hours with this weapon since the buff. Now, I've used the XP-54 quite a lot. I've also been a light player mostly since the beginning. Now, I do play all classes, but light is the one I've been playing the most. And my honest opinions are so far that this weapon is better than the XP-54 currently, if you're up close, right? Oh, I don't know what he was doing. Because XP-54 has better range, but I do want to show that you can use this longer range. So obviously that 2 DPS is not really that important, right? Sure, it has 2 more DPS. It is better, but not really. The real benefit is, and I'm sure you'll see, it's the magazine size, right? It's just absolutely massive. And that is going to help you do more damage per mag. More likely to 1 clip, which, I mean, what can you want, really? Ooh, there we go. Still out here. Yeah, hopefully we get some long-range engagements. Obviously, yes, it is the best weapon short range. Actually, the V9S still has just the far superior stats, but, you know, not as big mag size. This thing's going to be the best short range if you don't consider the V9S. But let's see how it can do long range, and if it can compete with the XP-54 in terms of all distances. Seems like it has a pretty good reload speed as well. Oh, it's right through here. What's in the left? See that? Like, we missed some shots, but it didn't matter. Nice. What team do you want to do with that?
From the Kingfish is loaded, but remember, in Bank It, heavy pockets can quickly become empty ones.
Took him out. Ooh, he's low.
confetti for the big splash. Coins banked.
Oh, man. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, this feels like it's really fast reload as well. Oh.
I will disappear.
Close. I'm just cashing out, dude. Having fun with that cash out. Nice. Long range is manageable, dude. Not like the best, but it's manageable. You know what I mean? Back on the roof?
There's a new vault to fight for in the arena.
Sniper behind. Ooh. Oh.
Money may not grow on trees, but a new vault just appeared in the arena.
Look at that, that was fast.
Risky business. A contestant from the Big Splash is carrying quite a tidy sum. If they don't bank soon, they'll be a too tempting target.
Okay.
Oh, there's been a deposit. Touching for the socialites.
One member of the Kingfish is jingling louder than a cash wrap.
They're probably gonna go to A, right?
A member of the Kingfish is the contestant to chase.
$18,000.
With all those coins, they're a dream target.
Yeah, they got a lot of money. Any more?
A contestant from the socialites is particularly rich in coins right now. To bank or not to bank, that's the question.
Nice. I got the stairs.
Eliminated and a sudden coin bonanza for the rest.
Yeah, I mean, in summary, this thing feels so much more versatile up close, and it's probably the better choice for the XP-54. Long range, as you saw in some of those moments, is kind of hard to hit your shots, not as powerful, but as you can see there, we did pretty well with it, so definitely a really good close range alternative to the V9S for sure. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio!